Hi, my name is Mike Francesconi. I just want to give an overview of the 2024 annual fair for the Eastern Sierra. Our normal fair food favorites, corn dogs, funnel cakes, ice cream, kettle corn, snow cones, and other foods like Asian food, Mexican food, and even Cuban food. There's a lot more commercial vendors this year, double more than what we've had in previous years. And so there's various types of shopping with stones and jewels and t-shirts, various other things that are out there to be able to shop for. With your entry into the fair, you will have access to a tribute band that starts at 9 p.m. every night. Uptown Funk is the first band on Thursday night, a tribute to Bruno Mars. On Friday is Twisted Gypsy, a tribute to Fleetwood Mac. And then there's Seven Summers Band, a Morgan Wallen tribute. And then on Sunday is Unchained, a tribute to Van Halen. We have ground acts, pony rides, exotic animals, and reptiles. And we have a new act this year at the 2024 fair, which is a hypnotist. So if you're interested in being hypnotized, you can come up on stage and try that out. Arena events, these are paid events. Thursday, Latin Nights, Banda Quisquelo and Banda Zeta will be playing. That concert is almost already sold out. And then Friday, country music, we have a artist named by Michael Ray and opening acts RaeLynn and Lily Rose. And then Saturday is actually a Grandstand event, but it's free with your entry into the fairgrounds, which is a rodeo. And then on Sunday is a demolition derby, which is a fundraiser for the local fire department. And this year they had estimated to have anywhere from 12 to 20 cars and trucks to participate in the demolition. We have our Carnival operator, Butler Amusements. There's unlimited wristbands that can be purchased. New features to the fair, which these are great events. We have what's called Tunnel to Towers. This is a tribute to the 9/11 memorial of the Twin Towers. This is a traveling museum. This is only the second time it's been to the state of California. And they will be coming in on the 28th. And what I would like to have, or what's going to happen, is as they approach the city of Bishop, when they're about an hour out, the city police, CHP, and other first responders will be escorting them into town. So it'd be great if we could get people from the community to come out on Main Street, Highway 395, and welcome them as they come through town. And they'll go through town, headed south, and then they'll turn around and come back north and enter onto Sierra Street and come back in. But that is a new event. It's a unique, again, the docents are firemen or first responders that were at the 9/11 when the Twin Towers fell. So you can ask them questions and you can see all the artifacts that they're bringing within the traveling museum that they're bringing. So it's a great event, and hopefully everybody will come out to see that. And then to end every night, we will have a drone show. This is new to the Bishop, or to the Eastern Sierra Tri-County Fair. And those drone shows do have a theme, which you have to attend to see that theme, but it will take place approximately at 10:30 each night, right after the main events end in the stage area. Also on the drone show, there will be approximately 200 drones in the air at one time, and those are also, they call them pilots that actually fly those drones. And it takes them about 6 to 8 hours each day to set those drones up. And like I said, there will be a theme, and that show will be slightly different each night. So we hope everybody comes out to continue to watch those drone shows throughout the fair from Thursday through Sunday. Moving forward, I know there's been a lot of questions about events, especially the Junior Livestock Show for 2025. That event will continue to take place in the weekend right before 4th of July. The week of June 24th and 29th on the calendar will be the Livestock Show and a JLA auction. Mule Days, we will be working on a new agreement. Hopefully that will be finalized sometime in October, November of 2024 for the 2025 Mule Day event, along with the California High School Rodeo Association state finals. That will be here for the next potentially 5 years. We'll be working on that agreement as well, and that takes place on middle of June. And the other rodeo that takes place here, this is District 9 Rodeo, and we have an agreement with them that runs through December, but we will renew that agreement as well. And also there's your other traditional events that take place that the city of Bishop puts on, with your Halloween event. And then we also have a fall concert on October 19th. The artist has been selected, but we can't announce that yet until we get approval. But the announcement of that artist will be posted at the entry of the fair and the entry of the arena. And yes, the fall concert is a country artist. There will be a main act and an opening act, and those will be announced during the fair. And then other interim events like quinceañeras, weddings, baby showers, etc. will continue to take place, whether it's the Charlie Brown building, Tallman building, or Home Economics building. Those events will continue to take place as normal. Just an update on the Charlie Brown building. The state has provided funding. This was from a Proposition 68 SB5 bill to install central heating and air conditioning in the Charlie Brown building, which is estimated at $440,000. Going to be putting in or installing a central heating and air system. And Department of General Services is currently designing the system, and they should be going out to bid towards the end of 2024 or the beginning of 2025, and then hopefully construction or the installation of the central heating and air will take place right at the end of February, when the roller hockey contract ends in that building.
All right, it's been purported that the state doesn't actually put any money into the fairgrounds. Is that true?
Not exactly. When you look at the fairgrounds, going back to 2010, when the Governor Schwarzenegger at the time, they did pull funding from the fairgrounds. But there has been funding starting around 2015 that's been coming out of the general fund and putting into the fairs. So if you look back from 2020 to date, which is middle of 2024, the state has provided slightly over $1 million of operating funds to this fairground. Yes, it is a small percentage of the total revenue, generally no more than 1 or 2% on an annual basis, but we do provide money.
Has there been, do you have an estimated total or anything like that of how much has been going to the fairgrounds over the years?
Well, there's various pots of money. Each year we provide what's called a base allocation. That's relatively small. It's about $42,000 a year. And then we have what's called AB 1499 funds, which is anytime there's business conducted on the fairgrounds, the vendors or even the renters, when they fill out their sales tax form on a quarterly basis, they're supposed to report. It's not an additional tax. They're just supposed to report how much sales took place on the fairgrounds. And in there's the California Department of Tax and Fee. They go through and do an audit of everybody that's done business on fairgrounds throughout the state, and they return 0.75% to all fairgrounds. And with AB 1499 funds since 2020, this fairground has received approximately $300,000. And then during COVID, there was various money provided by the legislature. There was $40.3 million allocated to be distributed to all fairgrounds, and then there was in 2021 an additional $50 million to be allocated to fairgrounds. And out of that money, the fairground here received about $460,000 $470,000. But through these pots of money, again, slightly over $1 million for 3.5 years that we provided as operating funds into this fairgrounds.
So what I heard was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, the state has done a lot to help us here in our little fair.